Yo, what is good, my everything? What is good, yo? So we really are getting everybody's family members, but our main characters like back to back right now. And I think that it feels kind of weird, or like coincidence. Um, but regardless, it is cool to see these characters live on the screen and to kind of see where they've ended up and how they're carrying themselves because clearly just by seeing this week's episode the brother has either met up with somebody that gave him the stone that's embedded in his chest, or it's some situation where he took it upon himself and he thought this would be the best way to protect his little brother. And it doesn't look like he's wrong, seeing how straight up he is greeted by his brother kind of down in the dumps in a sense, in the case of just like having run away and looking for him. There was a lot of things said about this character, but to be fair, the character wasn't even like this before when it came down to uh, not knowing about the brother or whatever the case was, and just wasn't as clumsy, right? But something changed ever since like the guts of that plushie was like opened up. Everything changed. He became ridiculously like klutzy. So I'm not entirely sure what that was all about, but it's pretty safe to say that even with doing this stuff, it was a good lesson for our characters to understand just how important it is to, you know, be kind to people that actually matter to you, right? Even if they are doing stuff wrong as of lately, don't continuously throw it in their face. And you can't really blame our main character because he doesn't even really have that much of a understanding of situations like that, or like when he was saying whatever he was saying, he didn't understand what the the meaning behind it would really kind of cause. So I don't blame him nearly as much as I blame the guy with the silk, just because he's the one that really kind of pushed it forward. And then, as we know, this guy, our main character, kind of just jumped on board and it's just like, yeah, you are pretty useless, but there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he's probably talking about a little bit of everything, though, right? The missions that the ice kid straight up didn't do anything for, or overfroze stuff, right? Like, there's a lot of different things that have gone wrong, and he's probably speaking from those experiences as well as being a klutz recently. So overall, it pushes one of them out, and they kind of figure out that with one of them gone, they had to hang out with each other more, and hanging out with each other more is just showcasing how little they know about each other or how easily they can get on each other's nerves just by the way that they kind of are. So it's those funny things that really just have me interested in the characters playing out, their roles, their storylines in the end day, because I honestly don't know what's going to happen. And if you notice a trend with me, is that's the one thing I want to happen in the show, is that I don't want to know what's going to happen. Like, you give me that, and I am pretty happy with what comes next because all I have to do is literally watch the show and not even guess what's happening and just enjoy. So that's the situation I kind of feel like I'm in. They just put me in a place where I can watch this even more than I already was and enjoy myself. So I will definitely be here talking about the ends of this show in the case of just wanting to know where the end ends up and how the characters grow throughout the rest of the show. So definitely gonna finish the season on this channel. But if you are interested in talking about anything I didn't go over in any videos, I'm always reading the comments, and I always look forward to talking or hearing from you guys. So that being said, take care everybody, and peace. The final battle. See how hard this battle is. Sick. But he walks. I don't like walk speed.